Hey,
Nick,
speaking of history, I
yeah.
started listening to that Profiles in Eccentricity.
No, you did.
Yeah, I was looking for new podcasts to listen to. I'm like, oh, Kyle's talked about this one. I'm going to check this one out. So I've listened to two episodes. One was on Johnny Appleseed. The
Oh, that
other
was a good one,
was
yeah.
the other was on the occult and Nazism.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Good job. Good for you. You did a good deed for the day.
But of course, as I start listening to it, I hear they're going to end it. So it's like,
That's yeah, because they don't do a very good job of marketing. So, but there's a chance that they may stay on. It's basically
there's a
like if us as the audience can like do an okay job at like spreading the word, like they can stay on and like start to grow.
There's at least two podcasts that I know that are in that same boat where it's like, are they canceled or they stopped doing it? Oh no, here's a new episode.
Yeah, I've come
Uh,
to terms that they're going to be ending soon. If
yeah.
they stay on, that's great, but you know.
is it just because it's too much work to do?
Yeah, and like I don't think that they bring in that much money and like they don't see themselves diversifying the podcast. And it's just like if they don't want to like make that their entire life and they don't want to do it anymore, like it's difficult. So
Wait, are you saying that this is not a sound financial planning move?
right.
Are you saying I shouldn't have quit my job just to do this one time a week?
Yes.
If that one time a week.
Hey, if we get a shiny nickel from our YouTube revenue, I want that nickel.
I have no idea how YouTube revenue works. I don't think we're signed up for it. I just want people to watch it, but
Yeah.
then we'll worry about money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even willing to troll you guys yet.
Uh,
Like, I'm trying to get muster that strength.
I will pull a Sydney Sweeney and do full frontal in order to get clicks.
Oh.
I know someone complained on our last episode. They left a comment that whoever your man crush of the week was, the guy from the IT crowd,
Yeah,
uh, I guess we pronounced his name wrong, and
Iowade, or however you spell it.
I
Uh,
don't know, but I
I
guess they're like, learn how to say it right.
There is no correct way to say it when it's me who's saying it. I say everything how I want to say it.
I know, me too. I don't know how to pronounce
typical
people's names.
typical Americans.
Amen.
Yeah, USA, USA.
USA, USA. Oh God.
Have we started recording yet?
Oh, I've been recording. Let's actually jump into this thing. All right. Oh,
Are you serious? This guy.
yeah. All this is gold. It's
It's
gold,
beat.
Jerry.
Okay.
Gold.
All right. I dig. I dig.
We're
So
gonna
we're
get.
talking dogs.
We're
Alrighty.
talking watchers.
It's that time again. Time for the all-new Culture Cast, which begins right now. Welcome back, everyone, to the all-new Culture Cast. I'm your host, Nick, and with me tonight is Cousin Charles
Oh,
and
Am
the
I
go.
not seniority here? Have I not resided in this graveyard longer than everybody here? This is the Gorehound reporting live from the graveyard. Welcome back.
Sorry, Gorhan. No intentional slight. It just cuz happens to be on the top row from what I'm seeing. So,
Yeah, and I'm pretty slow. I'm pretty slow at coming in.
mhm.
So,
That's what she said.
oh,
oh, why would she be coming in?
It's 2026, Nick. You can't ask those kind of questions.
Fair. Speaking of 2026, we're going to talk about the most recent movie that's been on everyone's mind, a 1988 movie by Corey Haim,
yeah. We dug deep
Watchers.
in a
Yeah,
time when there are a lot of stuff to watch.
it's funny you bring that up because this was spoiler alert. This was my idea for a show.
For a
I was just
show.
yeah. Well, it's the show. It's the show. What do you want me to say? It's the show. Uh,
It's the show.
yeah, but I was just like, there's so much like content, so much to watch, and like it's almost overwhelming. I decided to just scroll on Amazon for like bad movies, creature features, and I came across this, and I think
Amazon has such a good selection of just like bad sci-fi movies. They have a great selection.
I should have I should have wrote this down, but I'm trying to see if I can pull up the description because that's what got me into this. Let's see. No watcher.
The cover is badass. I remember seeing this cover like back in the family video days because it looked like the Predator that was on the cover, and I didn't know if it was a crossover or not. And I was like, that looks pretty cool, but I never got around to seeing it. This was the first time I saw it.
Gorham, when I was watching this, I feel like this is movies all about you. You'd be all over this.
Yeah, no, I loved this kid's vibe. But yeah, yeah, I wasn't blown away by this.
I disagree because the moment I saw that this was a Roger Corman production, I'm like, all right, we're in good for a good time, aren't we? Because Roger Corman is many things, but you know what the chief thing is? He's efficient. The man knows how to make a movie on a budget. We've got $20. We're gonna make a film. God damn it!
Was this a Roger Corman thing? I'm not
It
seeing his
wasn't.
name on the
He was a producer.
was he? Okay.
Pretty sure. I'm trying to find the description because it
Was
was
it a
like,
Roger
Well,
Corman Presents?
uh,
Who can get there faster?
I'm
see.
not saying it isn't. I just I'm on the Wikipedia
Watchers
page.
2.
New
No.
Concord NC is an American film distribution company founded by Roger Corman. And
Oh,
then
okay. Okay, no, I mean I didn't disbelieve you. I just didn't see his name immediately on there. So
I didn't believe you.
it was in his
I was looking to prove
production
you wrong.
house. All right, all right.
all
So
right, all right, all right.
he definitely, yeah, he has a reputation of like getting things cheap and fast and letting filmmakers do whatever the hell they want pretty much, which is how we got James Cameron,
That's true. And Joe Dante and
a host of
uh
other.
just pretty much every great Hollywood director of the last like 50 years probably did a Roger Corman production.
Got to start, yeah.
But okay, so rewind, and I apologize for the folks at home who had to see the behind the scenes.
Wait,
Uh,
wait. Before we go
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Calm
too
down.
further,
Calm down. We have two
we we,
segments to get through.
we got to get through Gorehound. Who's your man crush?
Man crush.
I'm gonna give it to oh, what's the name? What's the name? Who did I just go see? Uh
Bobcat.
Bobcat Goldthwait. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it to him. He's still alive and kicking. He's doing great. Saw him in Batavia, and yeah, yeah, go. The Gorehound says, check him out.
Can you do your Bobcat impression?
No, that's a. I've got my British impression that I hold close to my heart. But I also wanted to throw a honorary mention to Dan Cummins. Really appreciating his podcast.
What is this podcast about?
Time Suck, and he's a stand-up comedian, and he has a few podcasts out there, but stand-up comedian, and I think he did some TV hosting, no, radio show hosting back in the day.
is he like Joe Rogan? That's the stand-up comedy I like. I like Joe Rogan and Kill
He's
Tony.
like a more liberal and grounded Joe Rogan. It's odd, but yeah, no, I've been really digging him.
Uh,
Your segment, Nick,
oh yeah.
what did you
What did I get?
buy?
Well, I didn't necessarily buy something, but I did get something. I got a goddamn ear infection. How does a 43-year-old get an
I
ear
feel like you're
infection?
phoning it in right now. I feel.
uh,
What did you buy? Did you not buy
Uh,
any toys?
I really did get an ear infection. I'm not happy
Okay.
about it.
All right. Tell us about your
Tell me
ear
that you're
infection.
40 without telling me that you're 40.
We are all ears.
Uh,
Uh, um, I don't know. I mean, I guess I had a cold and then I felt really crappy when I woke up yesterday and I went to the outpatient clinic like, "Oh, you have an ear infection." Like, what?
You're like, I couldn't hear what you
Ah.
said.
Yeah. And I was like, he's like, I'm gonna assign you amoxicillin. I'm like, can I have it bubblegum flavored? And the doctor laughed. So I made the doctor laugh. So yay me. Um,
You're not even like building this up to like a punchline.
there is no
Like,
punchline. This is legitimately what happened. Legitimately what happened.
The
okay,
punchline is Dick has a ear infection.
Yeah.
okay.
He didn't get. That's all he got this week.
Can I hijack this segment?
No, I also got this.
Okay,
Oh,
there it is.
It
Tell us
was
about the
oh my
Demogorgon.
god, oh my god, Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson.
I don't know. How about this?
He's
I'm going
just
to do
throwing
this.
insults out.
I'm going to do this. You just add in whatever celebrity you want me to say. We'll use AI.
Okay, use AI. Okay. Yeah, no, I was at Target. They're like clearancing these out. I'm like, I could add that to my Halloween display. So I got a little Demogorgon. Comes with an alternate closed head, if I so choose to
Hmm.
swap it out.
Have you watched the latest season?
I have.
Oh,
I
I
thought it was
haven't watched the
pretty good.
last two. I know I'm. I don't know why I just lost interest in it. I
I'm not
think
even gonna waste my time with it. Like,
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that there's like 5 years in between each season, which
yeah.
is honestly no fault of the show for the most part because COVID, then the strike, and
Hmm.
then just everything just kind of screwed it all up. So,
and Demogorgons cost money and take time to render.
you know what's weird? I liked the last season. A lot of people didn't like, which surprised me. I thought it stuck to landing, all things considered. But what's wild is like they spent a lot of money on it, but like some of the effects look like really bad. Like very clear, like green screen and stuff behind them. It's like, really? Yeah, okay, whatever. But
So like Marvel movies, circa Civil War onwards.
I guess,
There's
yeah.
a couple of shots where I'm like, guys, did nobody prove this in editing?
I will say this though, the other thing I noticed about season 5 of Stranger Things is like more so the Kiwi and I binged all the Stranger Things leading up to season 5 because to
Hmm.
refresh ourselves and all that, which that
Is
was
this a
a
second rewatch?
well, we've seen it before, but we it's been so long we said let's go from beginning to end, watch
Okay,
it all
but
the
this
way
is your
through.
first time rewatching it again.
Yes.
Okay,
Because we watched it all once before.
sure.
Um, and the new season more than ever definitely. And again, I can't blame the production for this. 'Cause I'm sure they were told to do this. Has a huge case of second screening where it's a thing. Netflix. Next time you watch a Netflix produced show or movie or something, keep an eye out for this. In the writing, they repeat a lot of the plot again and again because they're assuming, and there's probably some truth to this, that a lot of people who are watching their shows are not only watching, but also scrolling on their phones at the same
Yeah,
time. So
Yeah.
they call that like second screening or double screening or something like that.
I just thought that was 2026.
And so they'll repeat like things like a lot. So like because you're not
Yeah.
paying attention. And I noticed that more so this season that I had in previous years.
Well, I think it was like I think there was some movie that had Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in it as
Yeah,
like
I
cops,
heard.
and I think they said that in like the press tour about the second screening, and after that, I was like, oh, I'm seeing it everywhere now with anything new that's been made by Netflix, with the constantly having to remind us what's happening,
Sure.
which I think is just dumb. I think because again, I'm saying this as somebody who has not seen the last two seasons of Stranger Things. Most likely would probably do what you did, Nick, rewatch everything from the beginning in one fell swoop.
Sure.
But I remember the first season of Stranger Things, solid show, a
Yeah.
solid little 8 hour movie. Um, an 80s monster flick told from three different perspectives: kids, teenagers, and adults. And then they
And
had
you
to,
had Winona Ryder. Like, that's great.
yeah. And then everybody got introduced to reintroduced to David Harbour, character
And they were
actor.
so cute when they were young. They were
Yeah,
just like little ones.
yeah. Now now you got people like Drake who are being creepy
Yeah.
or have been creepy for years leading up to this, but that's neither here nor did he there.
Stop. You have got to stop.
Can't, sorry if I keep it too real, Gorehound. That's me. No filter Chuck. No filter
Before
cousin Chuck.
before we move on from what did you buy? I'm not gonna share screens, but I did want to say I'm making my 12-year-old version of me in heaven because I'm about to buy like $40 worth of yo-yos, Yo Mega, and
Like,
Dunkin's.
how many yo-yos is
Three.
$40?
Three.
Three. I feel you're.
Shiny.
I feel like you're overpaying for a yo-yo.
I am. I am. But imagine the look on my 12-year-old, me as a 12-year-old, how
Can you?
happy I would
Are
be.
you
So
good at yo-yoing?
I used to be okay. I feel like I'm ex stay tuned.
All right. I expect a video of you yo-yoing.
Maybe I'll do
uh,
some like reels or something.
Yeah, we'll
like
we'll we'll, we'll, we'll put it on the YouTubes
Yeah.
and
do a
like
cat's cradle.
Gorehound yo-yo video number one, Project Badass.
Yeah. Saltwater Productions presents.
And have you like do, 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Bring your little one in and have her like jump over like the different
Yeah.
like clock her in the head.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Dad, I don't want to do this anymore.
You're gonna become famous, damn it!
We've been doing this for 3 hours.
We'd be done sooner if you knew what you were doing.
But now we can actually get to the movie.
Yes.
So what are we talking about today?
Watchers.
Uh, Watchers. Watchers. Not the
How's
M.
that?
Night Shyamalan movie, because that's what took me 5 minutes to try and get the description off of Amazon.
Yeah, there's a few misnomers out there,
Yeah.
leading leaders. Yeah.
The
But this
original
one,
Watchers, not Watchers 2, 3,
three,
Yeah.
or 4,
yeah,
which looks like
I,
it's the same movie again and again and again.
I did start watching Watchers 2, and it is, and I did not finish it because, again, barking dogs, but from what I saw, it's pretty much the exact same plot, which can be summed up by Amazon. And this is the description that got me to watch this movie. There's a million fucking movies and TV shows out there, millions. So it takes a lot to capture my attention. But this did it. A boy takes in a stray dog, later discovering that it is an ultra intelligent runaway being stalked by a dangerous creature from the same genetic research lab. Starring Michael Ironside. I was like, sold.
Sold.
Mhm.
Scanners' very own Michael Ironside,
That's right. Uh, can we just
who's,
say,
spoilers, a genetic thing as well?
I just thought he was crazy. I just thought he was a crazy person. Like he's like I don't know if he was like
Well, at the end, he says to his like partner before he kills him, there were three experiments, and I was the third. I have no conscience.
yeah. This
You think that was a shoe-in?
What?
Do you think that was a shoe-in? As in, he was a monster,
Well,
genetic
uh,
he
abnormality?
said he was, so I'm assuming it's the truth. I don't know.
I'm assuming he just wanted to freak the fuck out of his partner before he killed him
Okay.
because Michael Ironside plays crazy government employee very very well
Yeah.
in this film. Which I kind of gave the brief the description rundown, but yeah, it's basically it's a boy and his dog, and this the boy and his dog and a horrible mutated monster that's chasing them, which I thought was a werewolf because I've really been on the werewolf kick lately, but it's some sort of like weird monkey mutated man as we
Did
see
we
the
did we get a
creature.
good view of it at the end?
Uh, right at the
No.
end, uh, not Corey. Uh, which Haim is it?
Corey Haim.
Corey.
Corey
Yeah.
Haim.
Yeah, Corey. Okay. So right at the end, he like get you know he like he's got a shotgun. He shoots it down. It's like kind of looks like it's dead. You feel for a second you think he's going to like be sympathetic, like oh this poor thing, and then it like and then he just blasts in the face again.
It's like the traditional like horror movie, like one last scare that
Yeah,
screams so effectively.
lampooned again
Yeah,
and again.
lampoon.
7 times now. Apparently, there's a Scream 7. I didn't even
Yep,
know there was. I've only heard that there's been other Scream movies made recently, but
they've been pretty good, I thought, the newer ones.
sure.
I
Uh,
have not kept track of them. It's just because they all do look the same. But there's nothing wrong with that. But for such a deep universe, I don't really want to mess with that if I don't really know it.
uh, I
But
mean, scare.
this dog in this
Yeah.
movie was pretty affectionate and awesome. I really appreciated that dog in this.
If you're going to get a dog for a movie, like I
He was
think
a good
Gold,
boy.
yeah, very good boy. Uh, Honestly, all dogs that are starred in movies are good boys. Golden retrievers definitely are the dumbest, but they, by God, do they know how to sell an emotion?
Yeah.
Um,
He was so smart. I loved how smart this dog was.
like well, they even said like when Michael Ironside meets the shady government guy on the boat, which I don't know who that was.
Mm,
Um, like if it was like, oh, this is a character, this is famous actor such and such who's trying to earn a paycheck. But I think they imply that the dog set off the explosion that released him from the lab.
okay.
That's the way I took it, at least.
How many times have
Cool
you seen
dogs that
this?
look at explosions.
Have you guys like watched this when it came out?
Well,
No, this is the first.
Okay.
You weren't born yet,
I
Gora.
was to say I was a twinkle in my father's
Cuz.
eye when this movie came out.
No, I mean, when was the first time you watched this? This week?
Well, yeah, within the
Okay.
last week
Yeah,
or
yeah.
so.
Okay.
About a month ago.
Okay. That's fair.
Uh, yeah, about a month ago. Just drunk, a little bit buzzed on a Saturday night, looking for some bad horror movies.
Yeah, because I
Boom.
put on a Dolph Lundgren movie, which is like the same ilk.
It's there is an art to making like there is an art to making really good bad movies, and unfortunately, I think because there's a lot of these like a lot of these movies that are almost that are made on Tubi or have been made in like the last 10 years, where they're either like found footage or they're
Oh,
digital, and they look like crap and the actors
Hmm.
suck. But when you're making a bad movie circa 30, 40 years ago, you actually had to know how to shoot on film. You actually
mhm.
had to have a set. You had to have a budget.
You had to put some effort into it.
Right. You can't just say, hey, we're going to shoot this and put it on YouTube. Because I did that as a teenager. I think somewhere I have a file somewhere where I made a parody cops trailer with just some of the other neighborhood kids.
Yeah,
Um,
there's three audio recordings of me in a metal band somewhere out on the internet.
nice. We'll get we'll give someone a shiny nickel if they can find that recording.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, this is good old fashioned '80s cheese, and I love it. Love it.
I
Um,
I feel this is a movie that would pop up on Svengoolie or something like that, in that just sort of like crappy Saturday night sort of thing.
Yeah.
what's weird? What's weird is like so I watch a lot of YouTube creators, content creators, stuff like that that deal in like movies and stuff.
Hmm.
Somehow this has never come up in like any sort of list of like
We're
bad.
pioneers.
I guess so because it is. I think it's amazing. I think it's an
I mean,
absolute the most brilliant
how is
film
it
since Citizen
more
Kane.
remark how is it more remarkable than other movies of its time? Because that was what failed to really ignite me about it, is that there's not a lot about this that is keeping me excited.
Well,
Uh,
it's really not. I mean, they've back in I mean, I guess today too, but especially back in the 80s, they would make so many of these like low budget, crappy movies that would they would pump them out, get a quick buck, and then hopefully make some money back. Because they always say if you're going to make a movie, make a horror movie because they always make money.
Mhm.
Um,
Is that
but
what they say?
because usually people like going to scary movies.
I do.
And they're usually cheaper to make overall. And uh, like it was just you have these like cheap movies that are people making. They made so many of these, mostly
Hmm.
they find a second life on VHS, which was booming at the time. Where oh Corey Haim, yeah, I like that guy. I'll take this movie home and watch it. You know,
What was Corey Haim famous for? Was he like
he,
a he
he, he
was
was
on
one of the
sick?
Coreys back.
Yeah, I
He was
knew
at
him
Lost
from
Boys.
Lost Boys.
How's he related to Corey Feldman?
Uh,
Or
they
not?
appeared in a bunch of movies together.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
Okay. See,
Who
I'm
I
young and
think
ignorant.
like Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's who in that relationship? Who's the Paul Walker? Who's the Vin Diesel?
Well, possibly Corey Haim because he's dead.
Well, yes, yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, yeah.
Also, let's I don't know what the name of the dog is, but I think we should pour one out for him because they're
Furface.
Yeah, for
Furface.
face, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, is that the best name we could come up with in the script? Because I know it's very loosely based on a book.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think of just the core premise, which have I don't read because I'm an idiot. Have you guys ever read a Dean Koontz book?
Never.
I have. Did he do the
Jurassic Park?
no
No, that was Michael Crichton.
Oh,
something Thomas
Jane.
not Tom Jane.
Yeah,
Um oh
Odd
shoot.
Thomas.
Odd Thomas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read Odd Thomas years ago.
Okay. Actually, funny enough, you mentioned Thomas Jane. I actually, to take a stab at all the streamers, I actually went to a video rental or to like a used video store, and I actually found the '04 Punisher because it's nowhere, it's not
Yeah.
streaming anywhere. So I got that baby.
nice. Good job.
That's an underrated movie as far as I'm concerned.
We should talk about that. Let's talk.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
I'd be down for that.
But I will say, I do want to ask. So, how much of Jurassic World do you think this movie ripped off? Because it's got the same idea of like we're going to train raptors to hunt down the Taliban, and this movie uses like the dog will sneak into the enemy camp, and then this mutant monster will kill everyone, but it keeps killing the dogs for some reason.
Because I mean, I don't know if this was established in the movie, probably not, but the impression I got was that it wants to kill the dog, but the dog's faster, but it chases after the dog and just kills everything in its path.
I guess so, but they're like we've trained it to hate the dog, but somehow it still kills the dog. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Also,
that was what I gathered from my preliminary analysis of it.
like many movie monsters, where they're like, it's the ultimate killing machine. Yeah, meet my Remington shotgun
Yeah,
because they kill it pretty easily with a normal bullets, nothing even fancy, just
I mean,
no,
it
bam.
was
the
difficult to
bullets to kill a grizzly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Also, God bless America, because there was a time where a 13-year-old could walk into like a trading post type deal out in the woods and be like, "Yeah, I need some shotgun shells, some like gunpowder,
Is he supposed to
nails."
be 13?
I'm assuming 13. He seems like he's
Because
like
he was
high school.
driving.
I would say at least
15. We'll go
15.
15. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Winter kid. I mean, it was the 80s, man. Things were relaxed.
I guess.
Um, but yeah, so dog escapes from the lab in an explosion that the dog set up because the dog is super intelligent. Somehow, no one in this film is capitalizing on the fact that we made intelligent dogs, dogs that are smart enough to problem solve and to write out words in both using like a pen and
Yeah.
keyboard or a convenient game of Scrabble.
That's not a word.
Yeah, you, I stay, you die. Bump bump. And of course,
Furface.
uh, God love them. God love golden retrievers because they just have the not the dumbest face, but just like the face of I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm just glad I'm part of the conversation.
Yeah. There's a movie I've been meaning to watch that came out last year that's actually called Good Boy, where it's a
Yes.
horror movie with a
Oh,
Yeah, that's
dog.
on my to watch list.
So this almost seems like a almost like a pseudo prototype of that. Like, can we have our
Yeah.
dog be the main protagonist?
Yeah.
And the answer is kinda, sure. I
so
mean,
are you implying that the craze of Good Boy ripped off this movie?
uh, yes, I am, Nick. I'm
No,
saying
because
that
Good Boy is it sounds truly unique in the camera work from it.
when did uh when did Air Bud come out? Was that before? And was that the
Mid
same dog?
90s.
Yeah, late 90s I'm thinking, yeah.
Hold on,
It still holds up, man. That and
Air
I recently,
Bud
within the last year, tried to
dog.
show my girls Air Bud,
yeah.
and uh man, it takes him forever to start playing basketball.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I thought this like it takes like an hour plus
Yeah.
in before he starts playing, and everything before that is like just family domestic drama.
No. Be sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that alcoholic clown who wanted to beat the shit out of him. Let's see. I'm trying to see what other movies he's been in.
Who's that? The dog?
Yeah, he only started Air Bud, so it's not the same dog
Oh,
from
oh God,
Watchers.
no! It was like a 10-year difference between these movies being made. No way, it's the same dog.
A boy can dream, all right? That's the same dog bringing Hollywood cheer and magic to life. I could believe that a golden retriever could, beat my ass at a game of Scrabble. Uh, Also, can we have to bring up so when Corey Haim meets the dog, he does one of the worst things that uh, ever, which is like, "Hey, do you want this bar of chocolate?"
Yeah,
This
what
like
the
baby
Did
fuck?
he?
Ruth.
He like gave
Yeah,
him like a huge chunk of chocolate. Like, you idiot.
he's like,
Damn it,
"Hey,"
Corey.
he was like, "Let's see how smart you are. Find the baby Ruth in the glove compartment or something." It was something stupid like that. But I'm like,
Um,
what? Corey, I get you're a dumb kid, but you at least know dogs and chocolate do not mix.
Chocolate and grapes. Don't give them dogs.
Yeah, no shit. I found that out personally in the last several years.
My dog's eating both.
Yikes. I've got several stomach pump bills to prove it.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Okay, so favorite part of the movie.
Uh, when Jason Priestley out of nowhere shows up and dies.
Is that the Australian dude?
He was one of the kids at the beginning
Oh,
who
yeah.
uh this was a few years before 90210, and like he shows up for a quick scene. I think like Kid on Bike is his name maybe.
Mm.
And like, is it Jason Priestley? And then he pops up a few moments later like, holy crap, it is Jason Priestley. What's he doing in this movie?
Well, because the movie needed a body count.
Yeah, apparently. I love how like I also love the scene where the crazy motel lady is like, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs. And she's like vacuuming. Dogs smell like this for weeks. Dogs, dogs, dogs. And like it blows up in her. And she's like, now I smell like dog. And like the monster just like jumps through the room and like grabs her.
Yeah, I think they say the scene before that is like, oh, the monster's tracking anything the dog's fur. So anywhere the dog's been, it's going to attack and kill. And then immediately cut to her like vacuuming up all this dog hair. Uh,
Like I've had dogs, they don't shed that much that quickly for her to like freak out in the way that she was, but
Also, lady, you're running a motel. Like, come on.
that's the worst thing she could the dog hair is probably the
Least
least
disgusting
yeah
thing. It's like that scene from The Office where like Dwight puts on the uh
the
the UV
the
light in the bedroom. It's like God, God, what is all that? It's either blood, sweat, or semen. God, I hope it's sweat or something. It's like something like
something
that.
like that, yeah.
So I'm
Um
looking at the cover. The cover is supposed to be the monster, right?
in
Like
theory.
that looks like the Predator. I
Oh,
don't know.
look, you know what? This cover like it it has a predator look and has like the red outline, which kind of gives it a Running Man sort of look.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
It coupled with the font that they use, which is a very much a Stephen King horror movie font. Yeah, they were definitely going for like we're going to trick people with this
Yeah.
I will say I see what you guys are talking about, but this was the let me see if I can copy it over. Let's see, copy it. But this is what I saw on Amazon for the God damn it. There was another poster on there where it's like it looks like it's hand drawn where you got Corey Hay with a shotgun, the golden retriever's
Mm.
baring its teeth, monsters like in the window. Like it looks that was another thing that kind of caught my eye. I'm like, okay, I want to see what happens in this.
Yeah, yeah. Again, that poster is a very much 80s sort of poster. Like
Yeah.
the dog's like has his teeth like "Grr."
Well, it's fun. I mean, you look at like many modern day movie posters, and there's so much shit going on in there.
Yeah.
There's no style. There's just like we'll just throw a bunch of shit or like a scene or something like that. There's an artistry to movie posters, and I think we lost that as a society.
Man.
We got Photoshop.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
When I
now we
was
got
growing up, I had posters all over my room.
yeah, now we got AI to replace. So soon
Hmm.
the remaining graphic design artists are going to be out of a job. Sorry, Dad.
Um, like I remember seeing one of the Avenger or Iron Man or one of them, and like I think it might have been one of the Iron Man movies, and like Iron Man slash Robert Downey Jr. was represented on the poster like three times. It's like, okay, we know he's in it. Like
Yeah.
there's like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. There's him in the Iron Man costume, and then him like in an action scene in the background flying. It's like, okay, dial it back. We don't need so much Iron Man on your Iron Man poster.
Well, you have to remember 2008 having your film star Robert Downey Jr. was a hell of a gamble.
Mm.
Well, I don't think it was the first one. I think it was like when these movies were already established, but I don't know.
I know which poster you're talking about because I have the DVD. Like a true thespian or
Get
cinephile, whatever
get
the hell we're calling ourselves.
quality cinema.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
The Iron Man 2 cover with Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and his name on the title.
Well, let's move on from Iron Man to Ironside. Michael Ironside.
Okay,
Ah,
okay.
Yeah,
look at
he's
this guy. Look at this guy making all these puns.
you got the puns come with the role. No, Michael Ironside is great. He's one of those character actors that he knows what role type of show he's in, and god damn it, he's going to give a performance.
He'll
Yeah, he
chew that
held it
scenery.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, he plays paranoid black ops government agent really, really fucking well.
Yeah, great supporting character or great supporting actor that just brings it together.
He
Yeah.
will he'll chew that scenery like the best of them.
Mhm. With his crazy eyes and thinning hairline.
Yes.
He's like about the only redeeming thing from Highlander 2, The Quickening. He's like, I'm going to give this 110%. He's like Nick Cage if Nick Cage didn't occasionally do like highbrow quality movies.
Nick, he's doing Spider-Man. I don't get it.
What do
I'm
you mean you don't get it?
I'm all in on that one.
I don't know.
Well,
He
okay,
did the voice of that
he
Spider-Man
was
character in
How
Spider-Verse.
many things can Nicolas Cage do
yes.
until he
The
gets
answer,
tired?
Gorehound, the answer is just yes.
Nick
And
Cage does what Nick Cage can, and no one's going to cage Nick Cage.
And it's so weird because like in between some of his movies are great. And it's just like how can he do this many movies and still have this many hits? And it's just it's he's
it's
crazy.
because he is a actor in the truest sense. I don't think I've ever seen Nick Cage ever like phone in a performance. There was a movie I remember renting.
Consummate professional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a movie I remember renting a couple years ago, back when Redbox was still a viable business.
Amen.
It was some sort of like it was like a Predator knockoff with like but it had more of a kung fu angle, like Mortal Kombat thing. I can't remember what it was
Sure.
called, but Nick Cage was some sort of like karate master in it. He's only in like a one or two scenes because
Yeah.
again, that's all we could afford.
It
But by
sounds like
God, is
also maybe a Keanu Reeves movie.
Like
no, this was
a
like a
geezer
little.
teaser.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can find it, but yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, no, Nick Cage. Nick Cage could be the dog in Watchers, as far as I'm concerned. Uh, I will say the funniest scene in the movie is probably so. Our first body count is the girlfriend's dad, and you have the two
Mm.
dumb yokel cops be like, you know what? I think this was a Sasquatch. And then then the kid's clearly traumatized, like in the like, the blanket and stuff. And somebody walks by like, hey, I got the dad's head in here. Because they're just like carrying out like a garbage bag. Um
I
and to
think
quote it,
I'm flashing to Tropic Thunder, where like picked up like
but I love that they say like, yeah, they ripped his eyes out within earshot of the traumatized little girl. That's how I knew this movie was going to be great. Um, I mean, if I could, I'd edit the line. They sucked his brains out from Starship Troopers.
Also
Uh,
starring Michael Ironside.
sorry, Michael Ironside and
Mhm.
Casper Van Dien. Did I get that right?
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yay,
Neil
Johnny
Patrick
Rico.
Harris.
That's right.
Yes, he is. And
Yeah,
they have that clear violin. Denise Richards.
I'm doing my part.
Yes.
uh, yeah. Got without Starship Troopers, I wouldn't have Helldivers 2, and half my personality would be gone.
Like that movie should not have had that much of an impact on everything, but like it did.
Yeah.
So many people misunderstood the movie.
Well, I will say in terms of
And just how
impact,
cool it was, the aliens and Denise and the girl who took her top off. Like, man, that was so cool.
I I will say like I know that some of the props from Starship Troopers were like circulated around Hollywood for like the next couple of years because
Mm,
I think like some of the armor that the guys wear that the soldiers wear was reused in like Firefly or something like that down the
mm.
road. It's like, okay, we need a generic sci-fi trooper. Here you go. We got this in the prop room.
You could find like props from Ghostbusters popping up in random movies. I think the PKE meter might have popped up in one of the Star
Mm.
Trek movies for some reason, like some background doohickey, and um, I think it was also in the movie. Is it They Live? The one where he has
Oh,
like the sunglasses on and you can see
yeah,
like the
that's They
monster's
Live.
face.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's weird how like they reuse props from different movies. Like, wait a second, I know that.
Yeah. I don't think there are any props reused for Watchers,
Probably not.
uh, except
Except
for
Air Bud.
Air. But well, I want to say he was. You know what? I'm going to say he was a great grandfather to Air Bud, as far as I'm concerned.
After this movie ended, they put fur face down. All right, you're
No,
done. Not even, not even like humanely. This is took the. We got one shotgun shell left in the.
no,
Bam.
no, no. It's Michael Ironside. He's using his scanner power.
Right.
Oh God.
I will say a positive for this movie. I will say this movie's not good, but it's very watchable in a B movie sort of way. And I did appreciate that Michael Corman, even though he didn't direct this,
Mm.
Roger Corman.
Yep, him too. Um, Roger Corman, even though he didn't direct this, his production company sure had a hand in it because he knows how to do a lot with a little, and you never really got a good look at the monster. Um, they were very shy on showing it, just quick cuts. Because, like, I'm sure if you saw that full monster get up without, you know, full on,
Yeah.
it'd probably be the worst looking movie prop or costume you could possibly imagine. Um, you just get quick shots, and when you do see it well, it's like dark, and so you don't get a real good look at it, and preserves the scariness, I guess, scariness of this movie.
Yeah. I would have much rather have seen it full scale, full frontal. But
Well, what's funny is like I thought it was like I thought it was like a werewolf, like because again, like I mentioned earlier, I was on a bit of a werewolf kick. Like I just watched The Howling.
and that's not wrong to have thought that because based on the camera angle and like what we saw of it for like 60% of the film, it was pretty much a werewolf.
Yeah, but it's like some sort of weird bat. I just put it in the chat. We can put it in the show notes. But it's like it ends up being like a weird mutated baboon looking thing, which is
Sure.
not a bad design, you know. And you're right.
Nice find.
Yeah, they use it. They used it the way it was meant to be used. You don't see them. It's we don't have a really great monster suit, but we have a pretty good monster suit. So we're going to just play it cleverly. You know, have the guy in shadows running around, furry claw. That's all you need. Um, I will.
Uh,
I do think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, 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 go, 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 go.
Okay, I was going to say I would be failing this movie if I did not mention this movie might feature the worst mother of the year. Like absolute terrible parentage, terrible. Like first of all, she doesn't like the son's just sneaking out at all hours of the night, stealing her truck. She doesn't seem to really care that there's a dog now in her house. She's like, well, I guess that's a thing now. And she's really kind of nonchalant about the whole running from the government.
Yeah, and not only that, but like her boyfriend,
Local handyman and sex pest.
yeah, um, is like brutally decapitated in their house, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
mm,
What are you gonna do?
dun, 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 eh. Yeah, it's like,
It's like
like a lot of horrifying things are happening in this movie, and people are like, eh. Um, but I mean, I guess it's a movie, and that happens a lot in movies, so I don't know.
yeah,
But what's interesting, I love movies like this where there's like a high body count, a monster on the loose,
Mhm.
and a government agency after these people. And then the movie ends when the monster's dead and the evil government people are dead. Are these people expected to just go back to their lives like nothing happened? I mean, it's it's not supposed to think about these things, but it's kind of like, dude, you got like a lot to clean up because even though these two government guys who are after you are gone now, they are part of a larger organization that will pick up where they left off, at least to find out what the hell happened to our guys.
What was that weird, scary ass movie that we watched recently? With the same thing, with like the gun over the house.
Watchers.
What was it?
Wait, oh fuck. Wait a minute. Did I get that?
What what was it?
Weapons, weapons.
Weapons.
I, sorry, I apologize. I think I'm a little buzzed. But yeah,
No,
weapons where I had the
yeah, that is such a parallel idea to that because that takes place in what like this community had to like deal with this monster that overtook everybody, and like now we have to live with it.
Well, they don't
Even
even say
kills
it's
the sheriff of the town. Well,
yeah
the government agent. Why did he kill the sheriff anyway?
to show that he was crazy. I guess it doesn't really make sense. It seems like he's bringing him in, like he's bringing in the sheriff guy, but it's kind of like that bit from Chappelle's show where like Wayne Brady's a gangster. It's like, wow, my mom's never going to believe I met Wayne Brady, and she never will. Snap. That's the only thing I can figure is just he's crazy and he's like the I guess the local yokel sheriff is getting too close to the mystery of the mutant baboon. Like I feel like you just need like a couple of rednecks, a good weekend, and this problem will be solved. Like I don't see how this was supposed. They always do this whenever it's like they try to make a monster. Like again, I brought up Jurassic Park, but it's like people have guns, right? Like, is this monster bulletproof? Well, no. Then why?
I feel like it's pretty fast though. Like,
Yeah, what's faster? A bullet.
Maybe it's one of those that if you're not ready for it, it will get you. But if you're ready for it, like Corey Haim was, you could put it down.
I feel like that should be. I feel like if there's like a military like secret shadow council watching this over, be like, did our $800 million monster get taken down by a teenage Corey Haim and a dog? I think somebody's going to have to start answering some questions. My God, where did all this money go to make this mutant monkey man that's supposed to stop the Taliban? Or actually, if this is the '80s, it'd be the Russians, the Ruskies.
Man, there's
um,
so many people die. Like there are two teachers in a school who died, or two people who work there. It's like that's gonna be traumatizing for the whole school
Yeah,
body.
yeah, it's like this poor professor just gave Corey Haim like a bad grade, when also his dog just. I don't even know if the dog has acknowledged that he walked into the school or walked into the classroom.
Well, no, it was, but he's like, all right, I guess the
Yeah,
dog is here now.
everybody's just cool that there's this kick-ass science dog that can that understands human language, that you can talk with, that you can
Holy shit.
again.
This
Yeah.
movie is a Peanuts movie. And Corey Haim is Charlie Brown and Furface is Snoopy.
Da, 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 da. But
We figured it out. Charles
Corey
Schultz's
Haim,
dream is alive.
Corey
You know,
Haim, you're such a blockhead.
it's a good thing his girlfriend didn't put down the football or he would have missed it.
Yeah. Which that's another thing. Like, why was the girlfriend being held hostage by the government guys? Does anyone have an answer for me?
I, Maybe she knew too much, but then again, it would kill her.
I,
Like, I
I
don't know.
guess. Well, they had her in a hospital, and it's like, what is she going to provide? I guess you know what I mean. Like, I guess she was a witness, but she only. I don't think she ever saw the creature. Right? She just saw that her dad was decapitated,
Yeah,
which I didn't realize that. It just seemed like he just got tossed into like a workbench. But then, yeah, then when we had the cops, bringing the head out in like a plastic bag, be like it ripped its eyes out or ripped his eyes out.
real smooth shave.
Yeah.
Um, Couple fun facts about this movie. Um, so the girlfriend played by Lala is was Corey Haim's girlfriend in real life.
Oh,
I mean, you might as well date her if you're gonna be working together for a while.
And she later auditioned for the title role in Buffy the Vampire
No,
Slayer,
somebody's throwing up.
but didn't win that role. Also fun fact, uh, Watchers number four, known as Watchers Reborn, came out in 1988 and starred Mark Hamill
Okay.
as well as Friday the 13th, Lisa Wilcox. I'm sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street's Lisa Wilcox,
Okay.
but also had a cameo by Jason Voorhees actor Kane Hodder.
Yay.
Thinking, why is Mark Hamill doing Watchers 4? Then I realized it's 1998 and he had nothing else to do.
He was the Joker by that point.
That's true, but like his film work kind of
Yeah.
washed up.
But again, he's got a
I
great
got them
voice.
Star Wars special editions coming up.
From the
Um, because you can't notice, but when you were first leaning away, the camera was following you each time you would go back and forth.
Hold on, I'm trying to bring up my little co-star. Ow! Trying to make you
What's
famous.
happening here?
Well, let's try and bring my
Are you just taking your pants off?
no, I'm not taking my pants. Do you think there's this much growling if I'm taking my pants off?
They've already been off, Gorehound.
No, I was trying to bring up my little fur face because somehow a lighter fell off from the bar and someone
Oh,
was playing with it.
oh
He
man.
just wanted to smoke.
I guess it's very stressful to be a puppy.
Um,
Very very stressful.
among the ilk of this movie, because Amazon Prime has such great selection, I came across another movie of this um ilk called Hell Comes to Frogtown with Roddy Piper. Have you guys seen this?
I've heard of it, and
I
I
don't
and
know
I've
if I've seen this or not.
This was such a better movie. This was so much fun. Um, I'm not gonna derail, but I would
Came out the
recommend
same year.
I would recommend watching this. Um, I was much more excited to watch this.
They made two sequels to Hell Comes to Frogtown.
I'm just seeing that and they don't look good, but like a movie called Hell Comes to Frogtown with actual frog people, you get
love
what
it.
it's a good one.
All right, well, we're going to put this on the list to do.
Oh yeah, with pleasure.
Uh,
Next week, we're going to do our at least two-part discussion of Twin Peaks. So, cuz you have to watch all 43 episodes of Twin Peaks between now and then. Um, and then after that, we'll do Frogtown.
I would be
And
the
then
happiest little boy.
I have a recommendation. I've not seen it other than clips. It's on Prime, so I'm really happy. It is called hang on. The Humanoid.
Okay. Tell us
I think
about
Uh
I've
it.
hang on, I will put a 1979 film that was may or may not have been inspired by Star Wars. And by may or may not, I mean has most definitely been inspired by Star Wars. One of the Star Wars knockoffs.
That looks fun.
love it. That's the thing. Like,
Is there nudity?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Let's find out.
I will say, like I said, I didn't finish Watchers 2, but uh, but I will
You
say there
tried
is.
though.
I did try,
You
Okay.
should
and there.
finish it. It'll probably answer all the unanswered questions that are left from this movie.
I don't think so, but there is some gratuitous boob shots. So there you go.
Oh, I know what I'm watching tonight.
Yeah, same with Hell Comes Up Frogtown.
God love the '80s. That's what sold.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nowadays, it's all about like making a meme out of your movie or something like that. Back in the '80s, you have a woman take off her top, boom, ticket sold.
Zoom in for a few minutes.
Yep, for a couple gratuitous sex scenes and
Fade
roll
to
on.
black. We wake up. Let's get going.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't really make like it's really hard to find good bad movies nowadays. Because either everybody's trying too hard or they're
Hmm.
trying to be the next art or they're too self-aware. You need to have the right level of like just enough giving a shit, but not too much. You
Hmm.
know, like a solid C. You want a solid C to B ratio.
You know, a few years ago, we did a podcast episode on Deadly Prey.
Yeah.
And then we did another episode on Deadliest Prey, the sequel made like 2 decades after the first one. And the first one kind of became popular as it got shared around on social media because it was so bad it's good. Like it's one of those like
Mhm.
earnestly made bad movies. And so they made a sequel to it, but clearly the director of it did not realize why it was getting popular because they made an earnest bad sequel. Like you think there'd be like a lot of like winking at the camera or something like, yeah, this is bad, isn't it? Uh-huh,
What was the
uh-huh.
second one called?
Deadliest Prey.
And what was the first one?
Deadly
Deadly.
Prey.
Yep.
Deadly Prey. Okay.
But like beyond it being like the same movie they made again, it was made completely straight, no like winking at the camera or anything like that. So
I think I remember there was like some like there were some like side characters. I was like two guys and a girl, and they were because they were watching the live stream. I think they may have been
true that. True
that true
that.
that, but they may have been in on it of what they're in. But definitely the people who are reliving their glory days were not.
Hmm.
We need
Uh,
more face paint.
I I will say this is that Deadly Prey and Deadliest Prey is the perfect example of like back in the day, you actually had to have like a proper film camera. You actually had to
Hmm.
have a crew. You actually had to, you know, compose your shots. Versus, hey, I got a digital camera. Let's just shoot it that way,
Oh,
and it
not
looks
even
like
that. You
crap.
got a phone that you could like.
Yeah, I think David Finch did a movie with an iPhone or something. I don't know what I'm saying.
David Fincher, he could have. I don't know. Likes to do crazy things.
Some type of bird man. All right.
Michael Keaton. Um, so, cause you're the expert
Yeah,
on this movie, because it's your favorite movie.
absolutely.
Why is it called Watchers?
It's called Watchers because the monster takes out everybody's eyes, so no one can watch this movie.
All right, I'll allow it.
I looked it up. It's because the Oxcon, the bad monster, is watching the golden retriever through his eyes,
Is that really what it is?
according to
Dean Koontz.
my Claude AI when I asked summarize the key points of this movie.
If your AI is correct, that's like the dumbest reason.
I was actually more interested in its description of the movie than me watching it. Because I was thinking like
This is
there
why AIs are
is
going to make movies one day.
there
Yeah,
is um a baseline to this movie where it is a story that has been thought out.
it's got a beginning, a middle, and an end,
Yes.
and it's under 90 minutes.
Right. The monster is chasing the dog, and the boy likes the dog.
I thought the
The,
dog would do more at the end. Like
he starts talking.
it just gets like thrown through the car windshield, and then that's it for the dog. I thought the dog would play more of a role in like stopping the monster.
No, he's a
Yeah, like a
golden
dragon
retriever.
heart kind.
I guess I've never seen Dragonheart. Sorry.
No? Oh
Sorry,
No,
man.
internet. I haven't seen it.
Man, Dragonheart had a big impact on my life.
It had
yeah.
no impact on mine because I've never seen it.
Because how about
Fuck
you?
it.
Wow. Okay
Because have
then.
you seen Dragonheart?
I have seen Dragonheart.
Okay,
It's
there you
it's
go.
a good movie.
If-
Like I said, it's
Of
good.
1 through 5, what would you give Dragonheart?
12.
It's got more of a position of a young boy growing up.
So is that going to be our next episode after we do Frogtown?
No,
Is Dragonheart the movie where it's the black girl who takes up the role of Iron Man?
Yep.
I
That's it.
don't think that's in there.
Oh wait, that's Ironheart,
Yeah.
the Marvel TV show where Dennis Quaid teams up with a dragon, voiced by Sean Connery.
I'm Sean Connery getting a paycheck for this. This is my bad
Hey,
impression.
he t- the man turned down being Gandalf because he guess he thought it was too stupid or something.
He did. So the story I heard is like he turned down Gandalf, he turned down Morpheus because he didn't understand it. And then someone offered him the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and he's like, I don't get this, but maybe it's good. And then
I
he never acted again.
That's pretty good.
he gave up on Hollywood after that.
I mean, serves you right for those choices.
He did come back for like a James Bond video game where he voiced James Bond. But here's
Okay,
the thing about that. It was based on one of the first Bond movies from Russia with Love.
sure.
And so they used his likeness from like 1962 or whatever.
Oh,
But it had 2005 Sean Connery voice
Okay.
where he didn't even try to hide his like Scottish accent and he sounded so
Scottish.
old. Is it Scottish, right?
I think
Check.
it's Scott.
Scottish.
And
Just ish.
and it's really weird. It like it breaks like what's happening here?
Sure.
Like he doesn't. We have young James Bond, but old man voice. It's like the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, where they
Uh,
had the they've what do you call it
Deep faked.
de-aged or whatever Harrison Ford, and I thought that looked pretty good. I thought they did it right. At least it fooled my eyes. But like they used like modern day Harrison Ford voice, and like there's a clear difference in the voice. Like you couldn't auto tune his voice to sound younger.
They
Why did you
probably
not
could.
do that?
They probably could now because I know AI's gotten smarter, which is why we need to stop asking AI dumb questions because eventually they're going to resent us once they become self aware. Be like, why the hell was I made to look up all this bullshit? Um, yeah, they.
Um,
I think they did an Indiana Jones video game recently. On a side note, sorry, sorry for anyone who's really invested in the movie Watchers. It's a solid movie. Michael Ironside's great. If you like dogs, you'll like Watchers. uh, but I know they did, I think they had like a Troy Baker, who's like a pretty prolific video game voice actor, do his Harrison Ford. It's pretty close on. You know, it's not Harrison Ford, but it's close enough.
yeah,
I don't know if you guys watched the. I guess they did a new Muppet show, uh, or something.
I haven't seen it, but
Whoever is doing the voice of Kermit it's bad, and I get it. It's like,
Hmm.
I
but
think he's been doing it for a while though.
if he has been, he's changed up something because it does not sound like how Kermit I think should sound. It's like too high pitch. But
I haven't seen the new show, so I couldn't tell you.
you have two little kids. How have you not seen the Muppet Show? So
You
that's
know, we
probably
tried showing them the Muppet movies in the
Yeah.
past, and they're
It's
just
just some
like,
things don't click.
yeah, it's not clicking with it.
Yeah.
not not even
Maybe
Muppets Christmas Carol.
we've tried putting that on, and they're like,
Yeah.
no, hard pass.
Not our fault. I mean, yes, it is our fault because we are raising them,
Maybe
but
they'll like it as they get older, but I don't know. They like different Christmas movies.
Well, there you go.
Like Elf and Home Alone, and
Eh,
just this past year they started getting into watching A Christmas Story.
oh, okay, there you
They
go.
call it the leg lamp movie because we have a leg lamp that we put up, so
mm,
they know of that. And
okay.
See, kids, this is why Dad has this up every year because of this movie.
Yeah, but don't get me started about that leg lamp this year. Oh, our cats knocked it over. I was so pissed. It like
Tried to.
it didn't like shatter, but like the nylon stocking like ripped. So there's a big hole in it there. Oh, I was so angry. I was
I thought you were
so
taking like
angry.
masking tape and trying to wrap it back together.
I could like make do it like it looks like in the movie. So you were
uh,
always jealous of this thing. But anyway,
but
Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, I think it was a pretty decent movie. I don't think it deserves the hate it got. Maybe a little long in the end. But yeah, I think it was pretty solid. That's what we were talking about, right?
that's right.
I don't know where you just went.
We're going all over the place. This is a typical all new culture cast podcast. We start with the premise and then we just kind of go wherever the wind takes us.
I
It's
covered
like
Frogtown.
it's like jazz, you know? Left, right, ba, ba, ba. There's no rhyme or reason. It just is.
And that's the with cuz.
Oh, I like that. I can vibe with that. I can boogie down with that. Me and Furface and Corey Haim, we're all going to hang out in a cabin waiting for that monster to come get us. That
You
monster
know,
named Michael Ironside.
Corey Haim and I share the same birthday.
Do you
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
how
mean,
about
11
that?
years apart, but
You guys are like this.
I like that. The only difference is I'm still alive.
Heyo!
Oh.
Oh, it's been 16 years. We could laugh about it now.
Ha ha ha.
Time, tragedy plus time equals comedy.
That's what they said about the Hindenburg, right?
Mm-hmm. But they blew it with that one.
Hey!
Any other offensive things I could say today? Probably. So what's the deal?
What's the deal with
Oh yeah, yeah,
everyone?
yeah. We were gonna go into a Joe Rogan rant to finish
Oh
it
yeah,
up.
yeah. I think Joe Rogan would be like, I could totally fight that monster. Like, it's all mental, man.
I encourage Joe Rogan to watch Watchers, and then we could be on his podcast, or he could come on our podcast, and we could talk about whether he could defeat the monster mano a mano. That's my invite to you, Mr. Rogan.
If Joe Rogan invited you onto his podcast this weekend, would you?
Out of morbid curiosity, yeah, I would.
I don't know. He might just try to kill you.
Hey,
Nah,
you know what?
You have a family to support and a podcast.
I could take Joe
podcast.
Rogan. I could take him. How
You
hard
have
could
more
it
views
be?
than he does.
If you want to
Hey,
see Nick fight Joe
it'll get
Rogan,
us. Yeah,
share this video 10,000 times.
yeah.
Like
I'll
and
take on Joe
subscribe.
Rogan. I could take him.
Careful, he's
Take
got
him.
that MMA training.
And that fear factor.
But he wasn't in any of the. He didn't do the Fear Factor. He just hosted the Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Now Johnny Knoxville does the Fear
Yeah,
Factor.
I saw the I
So
Jimmy,
who's the fearful not one now?
that's 2026 for you.
that is perfect. I will say that is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Let's bring back Punked.
But yes, to bring us back on track, Joe Rogan, if you're watching, let's do it. Now, I didn't say well, I'm challenging you in, so don't misinterpret this as a boxing match.
This is
Play,
going to be a battle of wits.
we'll do Uno.
Ooh. Although you have to be lucky in Uno. You don't have to be like
Yeah.
Tell that to
That's-
Pat.
my youngest. She freaking wins all the time. I don't know how she does it. She just does. And we don't like go easy on her. She just like freaking wins.
I was gonna say, did it start off like, oh, you're gonna beat me, and then after a while, it's like, God damn it, how's she still beating me? You're like, I thought I was going easy on her.
But anyway,
Go
watchers.
go watch
Ain't
Watchers. Crack a couple of brewskis. hang out with your favorite pup,
Yeah.
and have yourself a very good time.
Gorehound, any final words on the Watchers with your bottle of wine? Was that wine or is that straight up vodka? What are we drinking
Um,
tonight?
we have
What are we not sponsoring?
wine, the rest of white wine, and some throat coat tea.
Mm.
Because as you can tell, I'm a bit gravelly.
Tell me that you're 40 without telling me that you're 40.
Cuz, what have you been drinking tonight?
Uh, some IPAs, lagers.
Just
This
mix
one
it all
says,
together.
yeah, this one says Summerfest, which we're in
It's
fall
not
spring.
summer.
No,
We're
but it's
in
fall
we're in
spring.
February. It's
We're
been
Is
in
that a
between.
Valent.
recent buy or an old buy?
Did
No,
you find it in the dumpster behind a liquor store?
no, it didn't. Well, I mean, I found it in a liquor store. I didn't find it in the dumpster of the liquor store, but it was in the liquor store. It was near the trash, but not in the trash. Like set outside of it. So it's still good.
Next to the old style?
Next to the old style, exactly.
I'm
But
just drinking water because I'm
Good for
taking
you.
meds.
Yeah, with your ears.
Yeah. I don't know if you could drink with amoxicillin, but
Yes, you
kids usually
can.
don't drink, so I don't know
remember,
how it
Yes,
works.
you can.
remember, Nick, what doesn't kill you can only make you stronger.
Hell yeah. Praise
God
be.
bless Kelly Clarkson.
That's right. She's about to become after Robert Kennedy leaves. She's about to become the new Secretary of Health. Actually, no. Kelly Clarkson seems like a good person. You have to be like, what has she
First
done wrong?
thing,
What has Kelly done wrong? She's got
I
a talk
like.
show.
I think I've heard things about her talk show where she's like not a nice person.
Oh,
Allegedly, I don't know for sure. Allegedly.
God. Let's
On
like
that
old
happy
Yeller.
note,
Let's like old Yeller. Let's put the show out of its misery.
all right. Well, Gorehound, Cuz, thanks for joining. Cuz, you've been wanting to talk about Watchers for a long time. Finally
I
did it.
have, I have,
And
and I hope I've converted you
here's
into
the
fans.
Watcher. Is that a gang sign? I don't know.
That's Weight Watchers.
Is it Weight Watchers?
I
And
can't quite do it. It's hurt my fingers. Fuck.
next, join us next time for a long-awaited Twin Peaks episode that Gorehound has been wanting to do, and I've been forcing myself to watch Twin Peaks.
I have no preparation
You got 1 week to prepare.
because I am listening to Twin Peaks podcast in my regular rotation right now.
So you're going to be up and ready to go.
That's how messed up it is, man. I hate myself.
I love that restaurant.
All right.
All right, all. We'll see you next time, and until then, you have yourself a great day. Bye.
I
You've been listening to the all-new Culture Cast. Drop us a line at nick.culturecast@gmail.com. We can't promise we'll read it. Theme music by Dana Vodovaz. Check out their work on YouTube at Vodovaz Music Productions. This has been a Saltwater production. Thanks for listening.